Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I do have a cheap and inexpensive polygel kit from Amazon. This is the Rosalind Polygel Nail Starter Kit, and they did send this over for me to try out and review. I am super excited to try this. This is inexpensive and it can be purchased on Amazon. I will have it linked in the description box below if you like everything that's included and you want to try it out for yourself. I will be giving my honest review on these products and also doing a quick nail tutorial with some fun nail art towards the end of the video, so make sure you keep on watching. I'm first going to start by unboxing everything. Starting off here, we do get like the little instruction manual that goes pretty good in depth with step-by-step and also pictures. The next thing are some sticker sheets. I love when polygel kits or just kits in general adds in some decorations. Even though the decoration theme may not fit the colors in the kit, I really like when they include stuff like this, because then you have these decorations for other colors that you may already have, or just to do something with the polygels. I did not use any of these stickers today just because they did not fit the theme that I was going for, and I honestly wanted to just go in with some nail art, but these stickers are so beautiful. I love them so much. I will definitely be coming back to them. My favorite sheet here was probably these flamingos. I just haven't seen any stickers like that before, and I thought they were super cute. We also get some hearts and then just some like flowers or like butterflies with some accents of like gold, and then these ones here are like black and white. I really like these type of stickers. They're also kind of a little bit textured. I really like that as well, but we do get 6 total sticker sheets. We get 5 total sticker sheets. We get like the gold accent and black and white, and then also some colorful ones as well. The next thing is a 120 piece false nail tips. Even though it says false nail tips, these are not false nail tips. They are just dual forms, and let me just tell you guys, these are super curved. I don't really like using dual forms, especially curved nails. That's just not my cup of tea, but if you do like them, no hate or no like anything against you at all. If you like them, you girl, and I'm sure you can definitely pull them off. But for me, I personally just do not like the claw curved shape. But it does come in a case, which I think is really nice. But personally, I just push dual forms aside and use half cover or full cover nail tips. The next thing we have here is a 100/180 grit hand file. I personally didn't like the quality of this too much, but it will work and do its job. The next thing is some slip solution, which I will actually talk a little bit more about while I'm doing the nail set, so just stay for that because we have some details on that. Anyways, the next thing is a base coat and a top coat, and these are 10 ml. Also, I really liked the consistency of these. It was a very nice thick consistency, but not hard to apply. And the top coat was also a no wipe top coat. So when you applied that, you could cure and be done with the nail set. You don't have to worry about going in and wiping off that sticky layer. The next thing we get here is some foils, and you get silver, blue, and red. For some reason, these definitely reminded me of the 4th of July. Like I said, the decorations didn't really have a theme or go with the theme of the polygels, but still, it was nice that they included those. Of course, we get the polygel brush. This is dual-ended, so you get the brush on one end and the spatula on the other. This was pretty good quality. I mean, it was a little bit cheap, but it worked and did the job. And lastly, we also get some polygels, and this is a rainbow kit. So we do get 6 different colors of polygel. Here is everything, just like a little bit of overlook of everything. You do get a lot of items in this kit, and it is very inexpensive on Amazon. If you are a beginner or a nail lover, I definitely recommend checking out this kit. I'm now going to go ahead and swatch these polygels. These polygels are the smaller 15 ml tubes, but you do get 6 different colors, which gives you a good variety. They also do all come sealed, so they do not spill or leak during the shipment. And honestly, I loved these colors so much. You get red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. And the blue name is Deep Blue, but just a blue, you know, the rainbow basics. One thing I didn't like is I wish there was a pink. Like, why was there not a pink? Like, come on. Anyways, though, I did use a lot of the colors. I used all of the colors except for the violet, just because I obviously only have 5 fingers, not 6. But these colors were very nice. One thing, though, here is like, look at how much polygel is in the tube. These are already small tubes, and then when you squeeze it and it's mostly air, that is just a bummer. Even though I did have plenty of polygel to do the nail set I did, also I had tons left over, so you can get many nail sets out of these polygels. They are all extremely beautiful colors. I just love the whole rainbow vibe, and really it's just perfect for spring and summer. You can do so many different nail looks with these colors. You could do like rainbow ombre nails. You can just do so much with these. You can even do your nails all one color, and it will look so cute. Just wait until you see what I did. I loved this set so much, and I just loved mixing up and using a bunch of different colors instead of just keeping it basic and choosing one of the colors. I did cure this for 60 seconds in my nail lamp, and here are how the colors are looking. I love these colors so much. They are so beautiful, and I was just ready to move right into the nail set. I did apply my peel off base coat, and then I also applied some half cover nail tips, clipped them down to the length that I wanted, and also did some shaping and buffing to the tops of them. After that, I then went ahead and applied my base coat that came in the kit to all of the nails, and then I cured for 30 to 60 seconds in my nail lamp. If my nails were looking a little bit wonky, that is because I applied my peel off base coat, but then I had to kind of buff over the surface so the nail tips would stick. But don't worry, that's just because I want to be able to pop these nails off. If you do want your nails to last, you will want to make sure you go in with a good nail prep and then apply your nail tips. After that is cured, I'm now taking my slip solution and putting it into my little dampen dish, and we are going to be starting the polygel application. Normally on my channel, you know that I do the lazy girl method quite frequently just because it is super easy and I love doing it. But recently I have been wanting to practice and try this method, the regular method, overlay method, not sure how to call it or what it is called, but I just want to practice this method a little bit more. So I am going in here with my first bead of polygel. I'm going to be doing the 2-bead method. So I'm applying a long bead to the entire nail. I'm going to blend that and smooth that all over the nail tip, and then I will cure, and then I will go in with my second bead. For today's nails, I didn't want to go extremely long. I actually applied 3XL half cover nail tips, but then I did cut them down to this length just because I feel like when I'm doing this method, it is easier for me to practice and get better at this method when I do a little bit of a shorter nail. I know these probably are not short to a lot of people, and really they aren't that short to me either. I still consider these pretty long, but they aren't my usual 3XL nail tips. But honestly, I still really like this length on me. Honestly, I like any length on me. I think it's super fun to do super short nails and super long nails and just mix it up and go in between everything. The one reason why I normally don't do shorter nails though is just because I feel like when I do short nails, I can't kind of like get creative and add on a bunch of nail art and stuff like that. I just feel like I can have more creativity with a longer nail because like I have a larger work area where I can add more nail art or just nicer looking nail art and not have to have it be so tiny. So that is one reason why I like doing longer nails better. But here is the first coat. I did go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds in my nail lamp. I'm really liking how it is looking. I was honestly having a really good day with doing my polygel application. I am not the best at doing this method just because I don't do it often. I feel like I'm always doing the lazy girl method. So I just recently have been thinking that I want to practice this method more. I want to get better at this method. So that is that. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see me do this method more. Here, like I said, I was going to come back to that slip solution, and I did show the bottle, and I actually realized that it is alcohol free. I was wondering why I was feeling like a little bit greasy when I was like working with the polygel and using the slip solution. So I looked at what the slip solution was, and there was no ingredients on the bottle, but I did see that it was alcohol free. So meaning that it's not like isopropyl alcohol or anything like that. I'm not sure what it is, but honestly, it was weird, but I liked it. I really don't know how to explain myself there, but I thought it was kind of weird that it wasn't like isopropyl alcohol or like my normal slip solution with it being alcohol free, but I actually kind of liked it. It was kind of weird. But yeah, it worked really good with the polygels. I do want to talk about the polygel formula. I really like the polygels. If you know me or my channel, you know that I like a stiffer polygel just because I feel like I can work with it better. It stays in one place. I can work with it for an unlimited amount of time and not need to worry about it running. Also, I like it more because it doesn't stick to my brush. I don't need to keep dipping into the slip solution so it doesn't stick. It's not like super sticky. I just feel like a stiffer polygel is easier to work with. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I like a stiffer polygel, and these Rosalind polygels were honestly a really nice formula. I really loved them. They were a stiffer polygel. I didn't feel like they were that like sticky, runny consistency, and they weren't too stiff either. I don't like super stiff polygel because then it's just super hard to work with. You can't even squeeze it out of the tube, and it is just a miserable polygel time, like application and stuff like that. It just takes forever because it's so stiff and it doesn't even move where you want it to. But these Rosalind polygels, I feel like they were a really good consistency. I really enjoyed working with them. They didn't seem to flood my cuticle, even though like you can kind of see like a little bit of a greasy, shiny near the cuticle area, and that is not actually the polygel. That is actually just the slip solution. Like I said, it's alcohol free, and it was kind of a little bit oily or greasy. So it made it like around my cuticle area where like the polygel was kind of flooding it, but actually it was not. It was just the slip solution. So I really like the slip solution combined with the polygels. I have tried Rosalind polygels before in the past. I will link those videos up in the cards, but I have used their polygels with the 91% isopropyl alcohol, and I also like using the Rosalind polygels with that slip solution as well. So I feel like Rosalind polygel is a good polygel for beginners or just anyone who likes doing polygel. It is definitely not my favorite polygel, but I would totally buy it because I like working with it. It is that nice formula where it's not too stiff but not too sticky and runny. So I do really enjoy these products. I also thought they were really like high quality for the price. Like I was pretty amazed. Even though the brush and the file weren't the best products on the market, they still did the job and worked. So I guess that's all that matters. Also, this is just definitely a beginner friendly kit. I do want to talk about my application here just a little bit because I am not completely knowledgeable on applying polygel this way. But I just want to talk about some tips that I have learned along my journey of being a DIYer. So I do just want to mention here that one thing that I always try to do is keep those sides pulled in and keep them straight. doing that keeps a very clean application and will help you in the end when it comes to filing, because your nail will not look so bulky and you will pretty much keep that shape if you keep your sides in and just keep your sides straight for where, like, I'm doing square nails. So I want to try to make sure that before I cure, I'm trying to keep the shape of the nail that square shape. That way, when it comes to filing, I can file my shape and not have to file it too much to get that shape back to where I like it. Another thing, I really like the 2-bead method. When I first started this, I kind of just went with as many beads as I felt necessary, and I felt like that really bulked up my nails and made it super hard in the end to file, because like I had so much product on my nails trying to focus on building that apex and the structure of my nails. But now, after trying the 2-bead method, I really like it because you apply that first bead to the entire nail and kind of just get the color, the overall consistency of the nail pretty much. And then when you apply that second bead, you apply it right to like your cuticle area and like where your natural nail would start. And then you just kind of blend that down the nail, put it around your cuticle without any getting on your skin, and then just keep that bead there to help build your apex. When I first started this method, I really focused on the apex, and I felt like that made me make the nail way too thick. Now when I do this method, I just try not to focus entirely on the apex. I really focus on my shape, and then I focus on the apex, and I feel like that has really helped me a lot. Another thing, make sure your brush, you keep it dipped in your slip solution. I feel like I would tend to let my brush dry out, even if I'm using a stiffer polygel and it doesn't need much slip solution. I feel like I would let my brush dry out, and then it would make it super hard to work with, and I couldn't get the polygel application to be smooth. It would just have a bunch of bumps in it. Those are just some tips that I have learned along the way, and pretty much all you're doing for the motions of patting and molding the polygel is a pat motion, and you can also pull the polygel when you want it to move into a certain location. I tried to keep in all of the nails, even though it may have gotten a little bit boring just because I'm doing a basic nail, but I did go ahead and leave out my thumb just because it is a very repetitive process. I'm just doing single colors on all of the nails, but I did want to leave it in just because I feel like I do not do this method often, and I wanted to do this method and practice and just get better at this method, and also see how you guys enjoy this method. If you do like when I do this method, please comment below. Also comment below if you are good at this method or if you personally prefer the lazy girl method. Here are the nails once I am finished. As you can see, I did the red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I really wish I could have done the purple. I don't know, I just love the cooler colors better than the warmer shades. But honestly, I love this nail set. I love the rainbow. I'm totally loving it. I did cure each of the nails for 60 seconds, and obviously polygel leaves that sticky layer, so I did go ahead and wipe my nails off with some isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe, and then now I'm going in with my filing. I do want to say that filing on camera is very difficult for me, so normally when I'm filing my nails, I do not leave a bunch of filing in just because it's really awkward for me to file on camera and have my hand be in frame. Like when I'm filing, I feel like I need my hand to be really close to me so I can see what I'm doing and everything like that. So I do apologize. I did take out a lot of the filing, almost all of the filing, but that is just my personal preference because it's easier for me to get that perfect shape and just file a lot easier when I am off camera. So I have been talking pretty much the entire video, but I'm just going to go ahead and let the rest of the filing play out. But I do just want to say, if you are enjoying, please make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. Also, drop a comment if you are feeling generous, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more nail related content. So here are the nails after I'm all finished filing and buffing. I absolutely love the rainbow, so cute. I'm now going to go in with a layer of base coat that came in the kit on tops of all of the nails, a nice even coat, and then I'm going to be curing for 30 to 60 seconds in my nail lamp. I am applying this base coat because I do want a smooth surface because I am going to be going in with nail art, and I just feel like it makes it a lot easier once I have that nice coat of like base coat or top coat on my nails. That way it is a very nice smooth surface. Also, another reason I like doing this is because if I mess up on my nail art, I just feel like it's a lot easier to wipe it away off of a base coat or a top coat versus like the rough buffed surface. So I did go ahead and do this, and then I will cure. So here are the nails after the base coat is cured. Now you will want to take a lint-free wipe and some isopropyl alcohol to remove the sticky layer from the nails. Base coat does leave a sticky layer, so you just want to make sure you remove that. That way you don't get all sticky and gross, and that just gets annoying. So just make sure you remove that sticky layer before you begin your nail art. And then for my nail art, I'm just going to be using only black gel polish just because, I don't know, I thought it was going to look super good, and it did. I love like rainbow with like black or black with rainbow. I just think it's so cool because like both colors stand out, and I just love it so much. So I'm just going to be using a variety of sizes of dotting tools, and then I'm also going to be using a line brush and some black gel polish, and I am going to be creating animal print. I love this nail set so much. I thought it was so cute. I feel like animal print is kind of trending right now, like the crocodile print, leopard print, zebra. I don't know, like I just feel like I've been seeing a lot of animal print nails on my like Instagram, and I love it so much. So I decided that I wanted to do some rainbow animal print nails. I actually did put a poll up on my Instagram asking if you guys wanted to see rainbow crocodile nails, rainbow animal print nails, or rainbow leopard print nails. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do like all crocodile print nails, like that popular trendy crocodile print, or if I wanted to do all leopard nails like I'm doing here on the orange nail, do it on all of the nails, or if I wanted to do like a mix of different animal prints, like the leopard, zebra, crocodile, like all of that. And that one won. Honestly, I was surprised. At first, in my mind, I wanted to just do the leopard print on all of the nails, but I thought that might be a little bit basic and boring. So I did go ahead and pop up a poll, and the animal print won. So I am going to be kind of going a little bit crazy and doing each nail a different animal print. I thought this was super fun and honestly pretty easy. I was a little bit worried at first because I was like, oh boy, this is going to be hard to do. But really, it wasn't hard at all. Probably the hardest nail was definitely the leopard print, and really that wasn't even hard either. You just create like a bigger line and then a smaller line, and that's your leopard print. Like, it's so easy. There's so many ways you can do animal print. I mean, for the leopard print, I've seen so many different ways to do leopard print. I feel like this is the most basic and easiest way to do it, and it still just turned out so stinking cute. I loved it so much. And I was just so happy with this nail set. I'm just going to keep saying I love it so much because truly, I was so proud of myself. I love doing nail art. I think when I see my nail art and the finished product, I just think it looks so good. I love nail art nails. Don't get me wrong, I love stickers and charms and bling and all of that, but I do truly love the nail art. It just really brings out the true artist in myself, and I just love it. So I did finish up the leopard print, and then I cured for 60 seconds in my nail lamp, and then I'm moving on to the yellow nail, and I'm going to be doing zebra print on this nail. This was very easy. I just used that same black gel polish and a line brush and just created lines. Like, this was so easy. Another thing what I really like about animal nail art is like the pattern on animals is like so different and unique, where you can also be different and unique on your nails and kind of just make it flow. Also, just remember when doing this, it is definitely a trust the process. When I first started with the leopard print on the orange nail, I was a little bit worried and I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this. But then once I had that whole nail, it looked so good and I was so happy with it. So if you do try doing animal print, just remember, trust the process. It is gel polish. It's not going to dry. So you can do it. You can see it on the whole nail and you'll love it. And then you can cure it. You don't have to worry about like it drying and then you really not liking it or something like that. Just trust me, trust the process. You'll love it. Once the whole nail is finished, you'll see like the whole pattern come together and it will just make it super cute. So because I have been talking throughout a lot of this video, I am going to go ahead and just let the rest of this nail art play out. I do want to mention what print I did on each of the nails just quickly, so it kind of gives you like a little bit of reference in your mind. On the yellow nail here, I am doing a zebra. On the green nail, I do a cow print. On the blue nail, I do the crocodile, and then on the red nail, I do a giraffe print. So I just wanted to pop and say that. I do cure in between each nail. So once I get the nail done, I will cure for 60 seconds in my nail lamp and then move on to the next nail. If I feel like I need to pop back in and say anything, I definitely will, but I'm just going to go ahead and let this part play out, and I hope you guys enjoy. So for the blue nail, I do just want to quickly say that I'm going to be using the McCart blooming gel to create the crocodile print. If you have not seen this, then I don't know what you've been up to, but this has been super, super popular. And you can also do it like where you just apply the gel polish and then sprinkle over the acrylic powder and have it be 3D. But I didn't want to do that just because it would not have fit with the other nails. I mean, thinking about it now, do you know how cute it would have been if I would have done all 3D? That would have looked so cute. Oh my goodness, I think I have to do that. Comment below if you want to see me like recreate this set and do it in like 3D. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but that would have looked so cute. But anyways, back to the video here. I did apply that blooming gel, and this just helps spread out the gel polish. That way it gives the effect of, I don't know really how it gives the effect. I don't know how to explain it really, but it just spreads the gel polish, and honestly, this was one of my favorite nails. I really like this one. Probably this one and the leopard nail were my absolute favorite, even though I love the entire nail set and I thought it really pulled together nicely. But just look at how cute that crocodile one is. Also, I know some people do call it a snake print, so either way you call it, it is super cute. I loved it. And now I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the giraffe nail. I really didn't know what I wanted to do for the thumb. I didn't know how I wanted to repeat one of the other animal prints or if I wanted to do a kind of like bigger dot for like giraffe, and I did decide I would just go ahead and do the giraffe, the bigger dots. But the green, the cow print nail, I thought was looking a little bit too similar to what this nail was going to look like. So I did go in and add a few smaller dots on the cow nail just to make this nail and the cow print nail look a little bit different. After I was all finished with all of the nail art, I was loving it so much. I did go ahead and apply my glossy top coat. I feel like these also could have looked really good matte, but because this kit did include a glossy top coat, I applied the glossy top coat to all of the nails and then cured in my nail lamp. One thing that I was a little bit worried about was that this top coat wasn't going to be thick enough to kind of seal in and smooth out the nail because of the nail art. You know, when you apply that nail art, you kind of get those bumps and like creases. But this top coat actually surprised me. It was really good. It sealed in the like nail art and helped smooth out the nail and still turned out super glossy. So it surprised me. I really liked the top coat. I did apply a nice even coat to all of the nails, and then I cured for 30 to 60 seconds in my nail lamp. And here are how the nails are looking. I'm loving them. I'm now just going in with my cuticle oil and rubbing that in to nourish my cuticles and top off this nail set. I really love how this nail set turned out. I loved the rainbow, like animal print. I don't know. I just feel like it's so much nicer for spring and summer instead of just doing like the basic colors for the animal print, like black and white for the cow print and so on. I feel like having that rainbow effect just makes it look so much cuter for like spring and summer, just giving it that pop of color. And I just really liked it. I also liked how I had it flow in the pattern of like the actual rainbow, like the red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I really love this nail set. I also really enjoyed working with this polygel kit. I do want to say thank you again to Rosalind for sending over this polygel kit. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you are still watching, comment below an animal emoji. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.